Yo, Wagwan, we're back with another video for your head tops, and today we got more My Hero Ultra Rumble for ya. Trying something new, we got some facts, some tips, and 10 things you didn't know about My Hero Ultra Rumble. So make sure you press that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the notification bell so you can catch me live streaming this game. I've been doing daily live streams since the game came out. Alright, first up we got Mr.Compress's Vanishing Act. Now, if you didn't know, his special action can actually heal teammates while in the storm. It also stops them from taking storm damage. Teammates that have been compressed can also drop items and pick up items while in the Vanishing Act. The next one is picking the same character. So in training, you actually can pick the same characters. You need to select your character in the training menu and not before you start the match. If you select your character using this method, you can also use characters you don't have unlocked without using a character rental ticket. For example, I've got Kendo, I don't have her unlocked, and it doesn't use a rental ticket. Next up, we've got Kotas spawn locations. Now, most people seem to think you can only find him in bushes, but there are several other areas where you can find Kota. I'm going to put a map on screen right now. The area highlighted in yellow is the most common area for where you can find Kota, but you can also find him in the aquatic zone, typhoon zone, and the fire zone as well. If you use Mr.Compress, you know that he can only compress one teammate at a time. But if you have a Toga on your team and she steals the ability of another compress, you can actually compress. I don't know how many times I said compress there, but if you run compress and Toga in your team, this is actually a possibility. You can compress both your teammates using the Vanishing Act. Next up, we got a fun one. Now, I've seen a lot of people complain that the water slide is not usable, but in actual fact, it is. Shoto can freeze the water slide and slide down it. Okay, so it doesn't slide you down the whole way, but it still freezes the water slide. And he has a special interaction with the fountain where he can freeze that too, which allows you to walk on the ice, so it actually changes the properties of the water. For number 6, most of you might already know this, but Mustard actually controls the storm. If you don't know who Mustard is, he's from the Forest Training Camp arc, and he is the one that catches everybody in the forest with the gas mask. You can see his little icon underneath the minimap also, so it is definitely Mustard controlling this storm. Next up, we got some pro hero references throughout the map. These destructible houses have posters of 13 Present Mike and a few Endeavor masks. We also see Recovery Girl and Principal Nezu in some of these tunnels too. The next one we have, 99% of people do not know this, so make sure to subscribe. You can actually stop Iida from getting burnout. To do this, you need a speed buff card or a level up card, and while Iida is sprinting around before his Recipio burst gets to 0, if you level up the Gamma quirk, he will actually not burn out. Iida can also use the speed cards as an extra buff of speed while in Recipio burst, so he runs twice as fast. The next one we have is movement tech. Now, you might want to use this on characters that don't have good mobility. For example, Shigaraki, he hasn't got the best mobility in the game, but with movement tech, he can actually move pretty quick. Here are just a few different ways to use movement tech compared to normal running. So you've got jump melee attack after dashing, you've also got jump dashing, and you've got dash rolling. These techniques make you more evasive and harder to hit. Next up, we got the Endeavor Agency arc reference, and Deku actually has his hero costume briefcase in the game. This is a direct reference to the Endeavor Agency arc, so definitely hinting at Endeavor. Those were 10 things you probably didn't know about My Hero Ultra Rumble. If there was anything I mentioned that you didn't know, make sure to press that subscribe button and comment down below which was your favorite. We've got more My Hero Ultra Rumble for you. Check out my 1v1 tournament on the game here.